Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest and we're going to have a go at the latest daily challenges. Now this is my 300th daily challenge video, so we're going to do things very slightly different. I'm going to drive using the in-car cockpit view, and we're also going to give ourselves a 10-second delay on starting all the challenges. Challenge 1 today then is at the Hill Street circuit. I'm going to use these difficulty settings, automatic gears of course, and these tuning settings. So we're in the sweeper. It's all 24 vehicles around here, 3 laps, and it's a full field of 24 cars. We're getting pushed slightly. I've not started, I'm doing my 10-second delay, but this car behind is shoving me slowly towards the actual start line. Right, off we go. Let's see if we can make up this gap. I have done like a 10-second delay before on challenges, and it obviously really does depend on what the challenges are like as to whether that makes a big effect or not. All big spinner there, just managed to get around the outside. This in-car cockpit view I really like, actually gives such a realistic dimension to the racing. Obviously limits the view you've got as well, so it makes things a bit more tricky, but yeah, it makes for some fantastic action. Right, just got to watch on the crossover. That's the back marker there, so we are through clean, and we've made our way up to halfway through the pack at least as we come up the hill here. Oh, damn, I'm going to get boxed in here, no room. All I can do is push this one in front of me through and try and follow them through. Got that car on the inside still, I think, so just got to take it easy round here. That's worked out quite well. If I can get a run down the outside though, up into 6th place then actually as we cross the line for the start of the second lap. Again, I'm out wide here, so I'm just going to hang it out wide and pull back inside. It's gained another couple of places. Whoa, that one's gone slightly sideways, so we can get around that one as well. Up into 3rd place now then. Can I sneak up the inside here? Bit forceful, but we're through and right behind the leader now. Right, let's see if we can get past, and obviously the crossover is going to be a lot more of a problem for us this time round. Ooh, up the inside, just got to watch I don't get spun round. Right, we've got to spot a gap. There's a gap, and we are through. Oh, it looks like we just made a good decision to go for that gap, because there was a massive crash then right behind us. I'm guessing that was the second place that failed to get through. Totally got wiped out. Ooh, taking that slightly fast, but we're okay. Right, up into the lead then as we start the last lap. Couple of chasers just visible behind us, but we've got a bit of a gap. Guessing there's going to be no back markers, but I'm going to keep my eye out on the map. And of course we have got this crossover to go over one more time. Yeah, looking at the map, there's probably 2nd and 3rd behind, and then there's a bit of a string of cars behind that, so I'm hoping that I come towards the crossover at a good point, hopefully just before that big group. Nothing crashed on here, no, taking that a bit wide, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm going to come into that gap. That was really lucky. There's that big string there coming down, which I was lucky. Otherwise I'd have had to either just make a dash for it, or I'd have had to really slow down and waited for a gap. Last corner then, can't see anything in the way, so I think we're going to be good for a win and a gold trophy in the first challenge of today. Challenge 2 then, and we're going to be at the SANDSTONE Raceway. We are going to be driving the motorhome. I'm going to use these tuning settings for this one. Okay, 2 laps around here, only 12 of us in this one. Again, I'm just going to sit here for 10 seconds, nothing behind me this time, so I'm not getting pushed forward at all. Right, off we go. Let's see how far those others have got ahead. I was hoping maybe 1 or 2 would have a big crash. Oh, there's one off at the side there actually. Just got to. Oh, they've pulled on right in front of me. Just rejoined the track right in front. There was nowhere I could go. I couldn't I could have got round the left hand side, but that would have taken me off the track, and almost certainly in the motorhome it would have tipped me over as well, so there was nothing I could do really but smash straight into them. Fortunately it didn't spin us round or anything, so we're well past that one. Right, up behind here, there's not a lot of room to overtake on this track at all, and as I say, you've got these little, oh, yeah, as I just demonstrated, you've got these little edges to the side of the track that if you get your two wheels over them in a motorhome, you're very likely to flip yourself over. So I've just got to try and be patient, but we've only got 2 laps, so I can't mess around too much. Down to this sharp hairpin, then if I hold the inside here, oh, I've gone into that a bit quick, managed to just hold it on the track though, and we're up into 6th place. Oh, bit of a nick from behind there. Again, no room to pass. Can I sneak up the inside here as we come towards the start finish line? Up on the outside, I could do with getting back over the inside here, in the inside of this one. Yeah, again, managed not to get spun round, and we're up into 3rd place. Got a bit of catching up to do. Oh, there's a lot of wreckage there. I wonder how that got there. That was the crash from the first lap. Okay, we're gaining in on the lead too, but we have still got a bit of work to do here. Looks like we're pulling away from the vehicles behind us. It's not obviously the best visibility in this motorhome. Right, can I sneak up the inside here? I'm up the inside of one of them, need to hold this. Can I get a run on the other one as well? Just at an awkward position here that I'm likely to get spun. Just got to hold it. Oh, that's the leader over on the side of the road. Right, if I can brake here and not get hit from behind, just going to hold it tight. We should be good. Can't actually see 2nd place. I think they are still right behind me, but I haven't got visibility of them when I look behind. We just keep going though. Whoa, that's a bad mistake. That was a really bad mistake. That could have been costly. Could have tipped myself over, but fortunately we are through for a 2nd win. On to challenge 3 then, and we are at WRECKNADO for a score streak. Okay, we're in this rammer, and I'm going to use these tuning settings here. Let's get into this one. 3 minutes then to get, oh, it's a big total as well of 8,000 points, so this is not going to be easy. And of course I've got my 10-second delay, so let's just sit and wait for that. Is anyone going to hit me before the end of that? No, not quite. Okay, off we go. Let's see if we can make up some time now and pick up some points quickly. This is, yeah, this could be a tough one. 3 minutes, not an enormous amount of time, and 8,000 points is a big total. Obviously this arena is quite good for score streaks, quite enclosed, so that's in our favour. I think score streaks are probably going to be difficult to do though in this in-car cockpit view. Again, it gives a great perspective, and it makes for really exciting action, but yeah, your visibility is not as good, so it's harder to see and line up the cars to hit. Obviously in the normal view you can see a lot wider perspective, and you can easily see the cars to go for. Right, a minute gone. We're about halfway towards that bronze trophy target. Probably need to pick up speed a bit here. We really ideally want, as always with 3 minutes, ideally want the bronze trophy by the halfway stage, so we are building this score multiplier up. That's a good thing, so every hit we're getting now is getting more and more points. Damn, missed that one though. Got to hit something quickly here, else we're going to lose that. There we go. Just kept the score ticking over. Did I manage to miss? I think I managed to miss every one of those 3 cars. I think I touched every one of them as I drove through them, but not hard enough to get the hit. There's the bronze trophy. We were probably a little bit behind target there though, so I'm going to have to try and pick up the pace now if possible, as we are going to struggle. 1 minute left. Front of the car, the engine's on fire. What is our damage like? Obviously the front end, yeah, the front end's totally trash, but damage wise we're not too bad, so I don't think we're going to have to respawn before the end. But yeah, fire coming from the engine and smoke as well, and we're still a little way off that silver trophy target. I need that as quick as possible. I need at least 30 seconds, I would have thought, to get the goal. Oh, there we go, there's the silver. That's good timing. Score multiplier is still up at 2 times, so if I can get some quick hits here, hopefully we can get the rest of the points we need. Do not want to be scrabbling around for points on the last few seconds. There we go, there's the gold trophy with about 20 seconds left. So yeah, close one. Obviously with that 10-second delay at the start as well, it would have been yeah, it would have been I wouldn't have been happy if we'd have missed out by just a few seconds, but that's the handicap we've given ourselves. Last few seconds now then. Gold trophy then, and what score did we get in the end? Final score of 9,939. Fourth and final challenge of the day then, and we're at the Big Valley Speedway. It is Bugzilla time. These are the tuning settings I'm going to use, and this is a rampage rush. Okay, so we've got 3 minutes then, and we need to get 5, then 10, and then hopefully 15 wrecks in order to get a gold trophy on this one. Again, we're just going to sit here for our 10 seconds, and off we go. Right, let's see how easy this one's going to be. I'm hoping this isn't too bad. Again, it's quite an enclosed arena, and normally driving Bugzilla, if you can hit another car, if you can hit them really square on with a bit of speed, you can get one hit wrecks like that one there. So we can start to build up. Again, I think the difficulty is going to be like the score streak with this view is and the spikes on the front as well, even more so. There's a real lack of visibility here, and oh, I'm hoping my the hood on the front of my car is not going to start bouncing up in front of my windscreen, because that's going to make it even more difficult to see what's going on. There's a minute gone already. Making good progress though. We're up onto 7 wrecks already, so well on the way to a silver if I can take that one as well. Big hit there, but didn't get the wreck. Let's turn back in. Hopefully we can pick some good ones. Let's get some speed up. So got a good chance of wrecking something here. Yeah, just got the 1. So another 2 still to go for the silver, and we're outside this barrier here. We've got to turn back in. A few more to hit here. Okay, let's bring it back in. Need just 1 more. Got to get one of these surely. Yeah, there we go. There's the silver. Just 5 more needed now then for the gold. Plenty of time. And obviously damage wise we're not too bad. Overall damage we're absolutely fine. Front end of course is taking a bit of a battering, but it's oh, there we go. Now it's totally wrecked after that big hit. But we only need 1 more wreck now, and we've got plenty of time to do it. Thought that might have counted maybe. This one should do surely. No, again not quite hard enough, even with ramming them into the... Oh, it did in the end. It eventually counted. The initial hit didn't get the wreck, but then pushing them into the barrier, I think, managed to inflict the last bit of damage that we needed to finish them off and get the final wreck we needed. Right, we've got 40 odd seconds to carry on and see how many more wrecks we can get before the end. Maybe get a few more. Quite a few damaged vehicles driving around here now. Oh, we've got a passenger here on the front. That's stuck to the front of us, I think. Is that a Mini? I think that's what's left of a Mini, or a Speedy as they call it on here. We're carrying around as a passenger there for a while. Right, down into the last 10 seconds then. Can we get maybe 1 or 2 more wrecks just before the end? There we go. It's a gold trophy, and how many wrecks did we manage to get in the end? 20 wrecks in the end. Well, that's the end of the video, and we've managed to get a clean sweep of gold trophies. Now, if this was the first daily challenge video of mine that you've watched, there's another 299 you can catch up on. I released my very first daily challenge video about 2.5 years ago, and thank you to everyone who has supported the channel in that time. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and see you soon.